When you're cutting with your snips, the first thing is you don't want to close them all the way. The jaws overlap each other and they will put defects in the middle. So if I do a sample, and that's me closing them all the way. They're little indentations in the material, which actually makes the material quite sharp, quite dangerous. So when you're cutting, you want to just not quite close them all the way. You want to open them right up and use as much of the blade as you can without closing them. You get a nice smooth cut. While I'm talking on cutting materials, a lot of people get these snips out of the packet, out of the box, get them, first time using them, they'll approach the first bit of material and they'll hold the snips square and they'll start cutting. It cuts, it works, it's great, but there's a lot of resistance in the wrist and a lot of pressure needed to perform the cut. If you actually take the material, line it up with the bottom jaw, and you'll see how the snip sits, it's quite offset this way as well. And line it up with the material and start cutting, the resistance is so much less, you'll really feel it. There's so much less I can cut with just my fingers. Not very neatly, but I definitely feel the resistance. So when you're cutting something, you'll feel it. So you'll have your snips, you'll cut, just tilt your snips and you'll feel the resistance drop right off. And when the resistance is dropped right off, you'll end up with a nicer cut.